Hey guys, what's going on? This is a little game. This is an emoji ranking game. I'm gonna look at emojis and we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna see which one's the best one out of the thing. Basically, this website splits emojis into, you know, where they are. If it's an Apple emoji, if it's a Microsoft emoji. Emojis are really just code that are translated differently depending on the site you're in or whatever. Cheeseburger emoji, otherwise known as burger. 2 buns containing a meat patty, cheese, and sometimes lettuce and tomato. Hamburger was approved as part of Unicode 6.0 in 2010. And that's the code for it. Makes a little emoji. Okay. So let's start with Apple. Apple's emoji is pretty good. You know, it's funny, this might be a little biased because I don't really like cheeseburgers. I'm more of just a burger guy. I know everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck? But yeah, cheeseburgers aren't my thing. Also, I don't like the bottom bun. I hate when bottom buns are like perfect. Like they don't look like they're like anything. It's just like just a little too plastic looking for me. Google's is pretty good. Conveys burger pretty well while sticking to a pretty distinct style. Almost looks like a storybook or like a cartoon style. Microsoft's pretty good. I don't know if it works really well. I think the angle of Google's works better than the angle of Microsoft. Microsoft's is a little flat because of it. A little bit more dimension on Google's. Samsung's looks pretty good. A little too like default colors. Doesn't really look like realistic. It looks like kind of just like a what are those called, sprees, like a sweet tart or something instead of a tomato. But looks okay. Also like the angle. LG's is pretty good. Actually, that lettuce looks disgusting. It's like fungus. Never mind. Holy crap. HTC's, kind of weird looking. The spacing in between the hamburgers, little too specific. And the bun is really bright yellow. Looks like a bowling ball almost. It's weird. Facebook's, I don't like the shape of it. I don't like the way the burger's shaped. I don't like anything about it, to be honest. Twitter's pretty honest. I like the color of the bun. It's not over flatterizing, the color of the bun. These buns look delectable. These buns look way too delectable. This one's real. This one's like, yeah, these are what buns are gonna look like. This is what your burger's gonna look like. It's not gonna be well done. It's gonna look dark brown, and the cheese is just gonna be a piece of cheese on there. It's not gonna be melted. It's not gonna look good. That's pretty honest. I like it. I think it's well done. I think it's well proportioned too. Mozilla's burger. It's okay. Emoji One's burger's bad. I don't like how the cheese is. It used to look good. See, this is like the chart of what it used to look like compared to what it looks like now. So we're only going to be baking on what it looks like now. So used to look pretty good, but not anymore. Ugh, Emoji Dex's looks bad. Also looks like fungus all over it. That just looks stupid. I hate that. It looks way too clip art. Google wins this one. Google's has a nice style. Works well. Looks like a burger. I think Twitter's is pretty good too, but I think this is more standard burger looking in my opinion. Oh, this is a popular one, the heart eyes emoji. A face with hearts instead of eyes. The heart eye emoji is generally known used in expression of love. For example, I love you or I love this. True. Okay, so Apple's pretty classic. I'm sure everyone's seen that one. I still don't like how Apple's mouths are like, if you zoom into it, are like weirdly like 3D. Like the first one looked still really weird. I don't know why they do that. Google's looks okay. I think it looks good. Oh, it's weird how the style shifted. It looked pretty good in 4.3. It's a really distinct style. I don't like the purple eyes for hearts. I think it would have worked fine as red. Maybe they tried it, didn't look good. It looks pretty good. It looks really happy. Samsung's is great. I love the face Samsung's is making. That's real. It's real love. Not like It's like LG's, I don't like how small the hard eyes are. They look like almost like holes made. HTC's, it's pretty funny. A little too symmetrical. Facebook's pretty cute. I think Facebook's website one is really good. I like how the size of the eyes and I like the shading and the colors of it. It looks pretty good. Fits Facebook well. I don't think the Facebook Messenger one is very good. Twitter looks pretty good. I think it's sized well and it has a nice smile. Ugh, God, Mozilla's, what the hell? It's weird. It has like ears. I don't like that one. Emoji One, pretty good. Looks a little too similar to Twitter's though. I don't know which one came first, but Emoji One's has a more distinct angle, I'd say. Yeah, I think Emoji One's a little bit better. Emoji Dex looks weird and bad. I don't like that one. That one's pretty rough. I think Samsung's is good just because of the motion on it. I think it conveys a funny emotion. And I do think the Emoji One is good too. So let's narrow it down here. Samsung's got the emotion going on. Very funny emotion, but it does also have that kind of like coin looking thing, which is fine, it works. But I don't love how it indents for the hard eyes. It almost looks like it's like setting, I mean, it looks more like eyes, but it's different. I like the angle on it. It's different than the rest, and I think I'm gonna go with it because of that. It's unique. Because this one and that one look very similar. It's just emoji. I think emoji 1 does the default face the best, but I like the way the Samsung's looks different. I think that's my last determining factor about that one. Let's do video game. Here we go. Let's see how accurate they get video game. Oh my god. Apple's looks like a game controller. Kind of a weird game controller. It's very reminiscent to the PS2 controllers, but has kind of a similar shape to a Xbox controller, sort of. Almost like a GameCube controller. I think it looks good. I don't really get the button layout for it. Also, get with the times. Nobody uses wires anymore. Come on. Also known as a Wii U emoji. Really. Also, I think that's the Google Play icon or something. Something similar to that. I think it works as a game controller, but if you never played a video game in your life, I think that might be a little confusing. Because think about what people see now as a video game controller, and analog stick is prominent. The D-pad isn't as prominent. And I'll get to that when I go down, because you can see on Microsoft's the D-pad is tiny, but this one's a D-pad heavy. I don't know if D-pads are the thing anymore. I think that's a little hard to tell. Microsoft's is a fucking Xbox controller. Of course it's an Xbox controller. These are Xbox controllers too. Of course, it's Microsoft. Looks like an Xbox controller, but the buttons are a little too tiny. If you were to zoom out really far, I guess you can see them because they're lighter, but a little too tiny, a little too detailed, a little too like, yeah, we're Microsoft, we own Xbox, we can do this. Not a big fan of that. Samsung's looks bad as fuck. What kind of controller looks like that? That looks like a pager. It almost looks like a Wiimote if you turned it to the side, but it's not to the side. So it isn't trying anything right now. It just looks bad. LG's looks bad too. Who has a controller that looks like that? Who has a controller that still has a D-pad and buttons? I know I'm getting technical with this, but these don't even work as emojis even. They don't work as single, because like, you know, I was complaining about my Google's, but Google's works as an emoji. I can admit that. These don't even work as emojis. Very distinct controller, I'd say. It's got analog sticks, buttons, and a D-pad. Got the controller shape. I don't love how the buttons are kind of just like tumored down there. Facebook's is stupid. It looks like such a cartoon controller, like such a clip art controller. Twitter's is bad. That doesn't even look like a controller. I would legit not even know that's a controller if it didn't have that wire coming out of it. I would think it's like some like device, like not even a controller. Mozilla's is pretty good. Looks a lot like a controller. I like how the buttons are like Super Nintendo colored. Definitely is a controller. And that one might be one of the best ones yet. Emoji 1, it's just weirdly shaped. And Emoji Dex looks bad. Holy crap. I think Mozilla wins this one. I think Microsoft's would have won if his contenders were bad enough, because Microsoft's looks good, but it's obviously just Xbox. I think it works because it's not any distinct controller, but it still represents like 99% of the controllers in the market. So that works. Man in business suit levitating. That's gotta be a good one. How many? Holy shit. I don't know what this is. Character originally introduced into the Webdings font as an exclamation point. Oh, that's funny. In the style of Rude Boy. That's weird. Okay, so hovering man emoji. Apple's pretty good. I don't think that would look very good from far away, so I don't know. Google's is very similar to Apple's, and I think it works. I think Google's works a little bit better than Apple's. I think Apple's, the smiley face isn't working out. I think this is one a little bit more serious. I think the smiley face just kind of throws it off. I think Google's works well. Microsoft's looks bad, dude. You gotta know when to turn off that outline, Microsoft, or work it with your designs better, because Windows 10 looks pretty good. That one doesn't look good. I don't think you wouldn't even know that's levitating because of the black outline. Oh my god. Yeah, that's weird. I think it works, but it's just kind of weird. Same with LG's. LG's looks like Slender Man. Holy crap. Again, I can't really tell he's floating. For some reason, the way his legs are in Apple's and Google's looks like he's floating. These ones, it just looks like he's standing, but the shadow's misplaced. Doesn't work because of the simplicity of his body. Again, you need that kind of floating look. And Emoji Dex looks like some fucking anonymous thing. I don't like it. Google wins this one. I think it represents the hovering man the best. I don't even know what this is. What is hovering man? Is this like a meme? I don't get it. But it definitely works, that's for sure. The P face, :P. Don't like apples. I don't like how the tongue's sticking out. I don't like how it's like in the middle, kinda. It's like, It's kind of creepy almost. It has no angle, so it looks like it's almost falling. It's like his front teeth. Ugh. I don't like apples. Did it change at all? No. Google's? Oh, Google's. I wonder what happened. He used to be sad, but I guess he's been lifted. Something happened in his life. He also kind of, I don't like how the tongue is. They could have moved the tongue to like the left or right a little bit more, and it would look fine. Microsoft's is pretty good. Again, I don't get what the whole deal with the coming out of the front tooth is. It could have added like a little, like, I don't know how to explain it, but a little tab right here to make it look like it's curved. It just kind of looks like it's its front teeth. Like, this one kind of does it well. You can see it's kind of curved, but I hate the fucking eyes on this one. LG's looks pretty good. It's funny. It's kind of like an Adventure Time looking like face. Like a see, HTC does it right. HTC's doesn't look like it's coming out of the top because it's curved and it looks like it's being curved forward. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you make a P face in the middle of the face. That's how you make the tongue going through the middle. You want to make a fucking emoji symmetrical, you also want to make a P face. That's how you do it. See, like, this is what I was talking about, the other ones, the way it's like curved like that. Twitter's looks bad, just like the other ones. Oh, Mozilla's looks bad because it could be detailed. Mozilla's is like, yeah, we have absolutely no fucking skill in this. Emoji ones looks okay. Again, it doesn't really look like it's coming out of the top of that one looks like it's coming out of the top. That's weird. This one looks like a little bit better, but still not great. And Emoji Dex needs to fucking try harder because it doesn't work. I think the winner is HTC. I think they do well. I think that is the most impressive one. At least in terms of simplicity mixed with accuracy. It looks good. Ooh, sunglasses face. This has to represent cool in the best way. So apples, pretty classic. I like apples. I think it's... all you need is sunglasses and a smiley face. Ooh. Ooh. See, this is why I like Android before. Android had this really nice edge. Look at that. It has like the curve to the glasses. That's epic. Now it looks like just like sunglasses, which is fine. Microsoft looks bad. Oh, Microsoft's leaves look cool. Oh man, that's different. That's awesome. Now it looks stupid. Samsung's looks a little too smug. I'm not gonna lie, a little too much emotion. I get it, but it's supposed to be like content sunglasses. Like, yeah, I'm cool. Not like, yeah, look at me. That looks weird. LG's, nah. Again, you gotta have the cool look. Doesn't look really cool. HTC's is awesome. I love the red sunglasses. That's different. It's vibrant. It changes the game. They know what they're doing. Facebook's looks lame. I think it just looks like a 3D version of the other ones. Twitter's looks bad. Twitter, I don't like the way the sunglasses look. Mozilla's, that's not even cool sunglasses. Do they know what cool sunglasses look like? It's literally like dumb. Like, come on, that's nerd glasses. Emoji One looks like just like Twitter's. Literally exactly like Twitter's. I don't know who came first, but Emoji One had something going. No, not really. It's bad. Emoji Dex, again, not even close, not even a contender. I think HTC. I think HTC is the best one. Again, that red, it pops, but it's still sunglasses. No one says sunglasses have to be black. And I think they proved that. HTC is the winner so far. HTC's got these smiley faces down pat, man. Let's see nerd face. Who? Because we just did cool. Let's see who can represent nerd. Glasses and the buck teeth are pretty nerd, not gonna lie. But I think the glasses are a little too cool. I think those aren't nerdy enough glasses. You can make nerdier glasses. Google's looks pretty nerdy. I think the glasses, again, are a little too sunglassy, a little too cool for me. I'd go out with that guy. I don't know why. Microsoft's, now that's nerd. I think those glasses are weird. They're obtuse. They're huge. They're not working out. And the buck tooth adds a lot to it. I think Samsung's looks too cute to be nerd. It's like, look at me, epic, rar, cute. Like, I wear big glasses and don't have buck teeth because that's a full set of teeth. Because anything more than 2 teeth in the cartoon world is not buck teeth. That person definitely has a full set of teeth. LG, I don't know. LG's just kind of looks weird. Throwing me the wrong way. Twitter's looks okay. I think the glasses are more nerdy than these two, and they're a little bit differently spaced. But I don't know. It's kind of throw me off a little bit. Emoji One doesn't even look nerdy. It used to look nerdy. See, that's the thing. It had that little white, it had the little tape. It adds so much to the nerd aspect. They took it out for some reason. Now it just looks like Arthur from fucking Arthur. That was weird. Emoji Dex looks pretty nerdy. Oh man. Emoji Dex. That one's pretty nerdy. I think the big glasses with the thing, with the brim, the smiley thing, he's content, but he's nerdy. You know what? Just because it's an underdog, I'm going to go with Emoji Dex. Emoji Dex wins this one. I think Emoji Dex gets it. For this one, at least. Just for this one. I think it got nerd pretty well. Rabbits are cute. Let's try rabbit. Oh god. Okay, so let's just get right to this. Apples, bad. I don't like apples. Apples is way too realistic. You need a cartoony style. These are emojis. These aren't pictures. These aren't clip art. This is emojis. Google's looks okay. I think it works. It's just a little off to me, the body. I don't know why. Microsoft's is pretty good. Stylistic. Really stylistic. I think it works kind of well. I think the black outline right there could have been trimmed a little bit, but besides that, I think it works. I think it's cute. I think it's definitely a cool rabbit, cool looking rabbit. Oh, it kind of looks like a dog to me. It doesn't even look like a rabbit to me. LG's looks stupid. What the hell? Looks like a cookie cutter. Twitter's is just weird looking. Looks like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Mozilla, looks pretty good. I think the ears could have been cut off a little. Emoji 1. I don't like it. I think it's a little too obtuse. I think it's a little too in my face. I want it to get away from me. Turn around. I don't want it to look at me anymore. Emoji Dex, way too red, dude. What the hell? It's like a death rabbit. I think it's obvious here. Microsoft definitely won. Stylistic, and it works. There's some stylistic that don't work. HTC, come on. Let's do Octopus. My cursor's over it. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Okay, I gotta sit up for this one, guys. This is a tough one. Apple is missing a key octopus aspect, which is the mouth. You need the circle mouth, in my opinion. It looks like an octopus, I'll give it that, but it's just a little off. I think it doesn't look bad. I think it's pretty good. I think it's okay, but like Google's, I think takes it a little bit better just because of the mouth. I think it's cute. I think it works. I think it's symmetrical, which is nice, and it looks like there's just nice colors too. Microsoft's is pretty cool. Oh my god, he just looks so bad. That's a weird octopus emoji. I think it looks better now. Samsung's looks bad. It looks like a friggin' monster. What the hell? LG's looks okay. HTC looks cute, but it's a little too simple. They could have added a little bit more detail to making it look like an octopus. Facebook's looks fucking weird. Oh, the website one looks great. The website one looks really cute, but the Messenger one looks like a monster too. I mean, it looks like an octopus, but not an emoji octopus. Twitter's looks pretty good. I like the way it's laid out. Looks like it's like sitting down. It's pretty realistic almost. I like it, but it could have used a mouth. Could have used one of those circle mouths. Mozilla's is weird. I don't like the consistency of the length of everything. That one's really long, that one's not, even though they should be the same length, I feel. Emoji ones, I don't think it's, oh my god, I don't think it's ever looked good. Emoji ones needs to calm down. And Emoji Dex, I think it looked a little too video gamey. It looks like a Zelda enemy. I think Google, maybe Microsoft, definitely not Samsung, definitely not any of these ones. I'm gonna go Google. I like Google's. I think Google's is cute and it works, and it's got simple but effective shading. Its arms are equal and fun. Not. It looks like an octopus. Gets the point across. So is Microsoft's, but I'm just digging Google's right now. Why does that have to do with winter? Winter-related emotes. Snowman without snow. I don't know what that means. Apple's is definitely a snowman. I don't like how the sticks are. I don't like how the sticks are just laying there in the mid-space. They should be like in the snowman. It just looks like lazy. It just looks lazy. Same with the hat. It could have used like, you know, a brim or something. Google's looks pretty cute. I like the way you still have the straight face you used to have. I think it's cute. I think it's simple but works. Microsoft's, what's with the shading? What happened? They had something going. What happened to this? Someone just did not care? That looks weird. It doesn't even look good. Wow. I'm gonna assume, I'm gonna take the benefit of the doubt and say it's a glitch or something happened to the outline, but if it was even, that would look pretty good. It's got the scarf, it's got the hat, it's got the nose, it's got it all going on. Samsung's has got it all going on, but it's not the hat. LG's is fucking terrifying. That doesn't even look like a snowman. It looks like a bowling pin that you just fucking knocked down. It's like, it got back up and it's like, why? And you're just like, oh god. HTC's is pretty cute. I think it works. I think it's missing a scarf. I think the scarf is a pretty good aspect to a snowman, especially in the emoji family. But Facebook's is pretty cute. Oh, okay. The website Facebook emoji for the snowman is really good because it looks like a snowman. It's not perfect. It's got the little bump. It's got a little thing going on. It's curved. It's angled. It looks good. It's got color theory. I'm gonna say that one's the best one so far. Yeah, I might have to choose it, but we'll see. Because Twitter's doesn't look good. Twitter's is weird. It looks like he has duck hands. Mozilla's looks like Twitter's. Emoji ones looks okay. I don't know, the house-shaped buttons, kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think it got any better or worse, but emoji decks. I don't know what's with the hat. It doesn't even look like a snowman's hat. I think it looks good for the most part, except it's just a little too detailed. The stick is like shaded, but you can't even tell if it's small. Yeah, this one is definitely the best one. It's just well done, in my opinion. Wastebasket or file cabinet? We'll do black scissors. Okay, scissors, here we go. So Apple's got the scissors going on. Opened up scissors, I don't, because it's weird, because I think closed scissors can work as scissors also, but I think a lot of these are going to be opened up. And I think it's just going to be like that. So this is an opened up pair of scissors, red, pretty stapled scissors. Look, pretty good. I think it definitely gets the scissors look down. This is hard. LG is definitely scissors. I think it's a little too circled for me. I think it's a little too circly. Pretty good. I don't like the black outline in this one. I don't think it works well. That is definitely a pair of scissors. That is a clip art picture of a pair of scissors. Don't know why. It doesn't really look emoji to me. LG's looks like hair cutting scissors. I don't know if that really works as scissors. A little too weird to see. I mean, it looks like scissors definitely, but a little too clip art for me. HTC's is good. I think HTC's is really good. I think the way it overlaps, this one overlaps that one, makes it look pretty distinct scissors. Doesn't really need the red, but still gets the scissor look down. Pretty good. Ooh, the website's kind of weird. I don't like the gradient on the outline. I hate that shit. Twitter's is just a better version of the Google one. Mozilla's is so friggin' similar to Twitter's. Emoji ones, is that how scissors look? I feel like that's not how scissors look, like with the way that I'm like pointing to it on my fucking screen, the way the thing is angled. Maybe it is. And emoji decks is kind of weird, a little too detailed with the shading and gradient. I think HTC is my favorite. I think it's just the overlap. It's simple, but it works. The outline is not as obnoxious as Microsoft's. I think it's good. And we're gonna do one more. Candy or chocolate bar? Candy, because I feel like candy can be anything. So how they represent candy will be very important to this one. Oh god, this is already a horrible start. Apple's is bad. Apple's doesn't even look like candy. What's with the two colored thing? What's with the white? Ah, god. Oh, maybe it's clear wrapper around it. But that's so hard to tell with an emoji if it's a clear wrapper around it. Ugh, that's bad. I don't like Apple's. I think the coloring's weird too. Google's, it's pretty good. I like the star thing, is cute. I don't really, again, the default candy thing like this, it's hard to nail because I think Microsoft doesn't look like candy. I think if you zoom that out for me, it wouldn't look like candy at all. That almost looks like a weird, like, tribal design or something. I think it kind of looks like candy. I'm, like, squinting my eyes. But it's just, like, the coloring and stuff, it just doesn't really invoke candy. I don't know why. I think Google's invokes more candy, but, like, Samsung's, that's good. That invokes candy. That is, like, a big candy shape, not just a perfect circle. It just looks good. LG's looks pretty good, too. Definitely candy. The thing kind of represents like peppermint candy, which is still candy, still like wrapping candy, same thing. That's exactly what those come in. And HTC's pretty good. Looks like the design of the peppermint candies, which are exactly what these are trying to represent, I feel. I like it. I think it's simple, but it works. It's a little too like big. I think the wrapping could be a little bit more like prominent, but it's okay. Facebook's looks pretty good. Oh yeah, Twitter's is pretty good. Twitter's is definitely simple, but works. I don't love the wrapping though. I don't love the pull wrapping. I think it's a little too symmetrical. I like the design. I like the way it shades around the design. It looks good, but wrapping. Mozilla's looks pretty good, but the same issue with the really even wrapping there. It just looks kind of like, it looks like a balloon almost. Same with like this one looks like a pinwheel. Ooh, I do like this one though. I think this one Yeah, the swirl really does invoke candy. I think that's good for the candy look, the swirl, the red and white. And the wrapping definitely looks like wrapping. It has like this kind of nice like shading here, so it looks like something that's been kind of like, it's not perfect circle. It looks good. And emoji Dex looks pretty good. I don't know what's with the 2 candies. It's a little pretentious, don't you think, emoji Dex? You think you can do better than these guys because you have 2 of them? I think emoji 1 is the winner here. I think that one, yeah, probably. This is tough, but I think it is. I think LG's is pretty good, but because it's very realistic. But again, I don't know how well that works as an emoji. I think this one's simple, which is nice, and it works. I think that one's the cake winner. The cake winner here. The cake winner. So that was a pretty even game. I didn't keep track, but I think HTC had some good ones. So, but yeah, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was me looking at emojis. I thought that'd be kind of fun. You know, websites have different emojis, so you gotta keep in mind which ones are the best ones. If you're picking a phone, you gotta know which ones are the best ones. You don't pick Apple because Apple did not win one of these. So don't pick an Apple phone because they have bad emojis. That's what has been determined through this episode of this thing. So if I do this again, I might try to get someone with me. But that was fun. Thanks for watching this bullshit shit posting video.